This is King's Cross St Pancras.
the guy looking for the perfect lover, the kind of love you only see in a novel. I wasn't waiting for some shiny unicorn. I'm nothing I heard running and you don't, but all of a sudden you're the hero of my story. I celebrate the love and all this to me glory. I still remember the way this whole thing started. I was walking down the city, feeling down and broken hearted. Then I guess sorrows lead to a room, a full front collision on my way home. I cut a corner, down we hit and crash. The crash has been the first and hasn't been the last, 'cause it's a different kind of love from any other old school dating in support. We are explorers, it's a different kind.
Right, come with me. Chelsea again.
I think too much. I wake up tired and terrified. Started feeling weak. You grind your teeth, can't hide your bloodshot eyes. Talking in your sleep. Guess we're on a losing.